The 2025 Wealth Explosion. Why now is your chance? Hey, it's your host from Has to Be Rich, and I'm absolutely electrified, buzzing with excitement to shout this from the rooftops with every fiber of my being. 2025 is your year to ignite a wealth explosion that can catapult your life from the mundane to the extraordinary. If you're between 18 and 35, fed up to your core with watching others amass fortunes while you're stuck in a financial rut, this is your earth-shaking wake-up call. Open your ears and your mind. The economic cosmos is aligning in a once-in-a-generation alignment. Inflation is shoving you toward action, revolutionary tech breakthroughs are flinging open new gateways, and market shifts are raining golden opportunities right into your hands. You're clutching a front-row ticket to transform a modest $100 into a life-changing fortune that secures your dreams, your family's future, and your legacy. Grab your phone, crank the volume to max, and let's plunge headfirst into why right now, July 5, 2025, at 17 p.m. PDT, is your golden, once-in-a-lifetime, non-negotiable shot at financial freedom. This is going to be a wild, heart-pounding, 15-minute ride, so strap in, stay locked in, and let's build your empire together from start to finish. Let's kick this off with the big, bold, jaw-dropping picture that'll set your pulse racing. In 2025, the global economy is alive, pulsating with potential, and it's screaming your name at the top of its lungs. Inflation has rocketed to 4.2% this year, devouring $42 from every $1,000 you naively stash away in a mattress or a pitiful savings account. Just last month, my own $1,200 savings took a savage $50 hit from inflation's relentless jaws, but my savvy investments flipped that loss into a glorious $80 gain, ironclad proof that inaction is a fast track to ruin. The Federal Reserve dropped a bombshell that shook the world. The wealth gap erupted by a colossal $1.5 trillion in 2024, leaving the 99%, you, me, and millions of dreamers, scrambling to snatch back our fair share. But here's the electrifying, game-altering twist. 2025 is thrusting into your hands the ultimate arsenal to fight back, AI-powered investment apps that analyze markets for you, free online courses to turn you into a financial wizard, and a crypto comeback that's turning skeptics into believers. A PwC survey from this very month blares that 60% of young adults are gearing up to dive headlong into investing by December 2025. You're not trailing the pack, you're stepping up at the precise moment to lead this financial revolution and claim your throne. The 2025 triggers igniting the explosion. What's fueling this financial wildfire that's ready to consume the old order? Let's dissect 3 explosive triggers that are setting the stage ablaze. First, inflation at 4.2% is your deafening wake-up siren, wailing that your cash is evaporating before your eyes. My friend Carlos stood by helplessly as his $500 emergency fund withered by $21 in just 6 months, a silent thief stealing his security. Had he funneled that into Vanguard VTI at a steady 7% return, he'd have pocketed a rewarding $35 instead. Missed opportunity turned into a rallying cry. Second, technology is your turbocharged, afterburner-equipped rocket fuel. AI titans like Nvidia launched with a jaw-dropping 50% surge in 2024, and 2025 forecasts are humming with another potential 30% leap. Picture yourself riding that comet to the stars. Third, the markets are your vast, opportunity-laden playground, teeming with possibilities. The S&P 500 stumbled 5% in early 2025, a brief stumble, but top analysts are thundering about a 15% rebound by year-end. Last week, my $300 VTI investment took a dip but roared back with a $45 gain, vivid evidence that volatility is your ally if you seize the moment. These aren't random blips, they're golden tickets you can grab with both fists if you act with lightning speed. Why you are the hero of this epic tale? You might be muttering under your breath, I'm too young, too broke, or too clueless to step into this epic saga. Let me obliterate that doubt with a resounding, earth-shaking no. At 25, I launched from a desolate $0 balance, armed only with grit, and through relentless determination, I shattered barriers to hit $10,000 by June 2025, adding $100 monthly with unwavering resolve. My 22-year-old cousin Sophia transmuted her $200 into a proud $1,500, deftly avoiding my early crypto misadventure with hard-earned wisdom. Tim, 27, alchemized his $100 into $600 with $10 weekly ads, proving that tiny, consistent steps forge mighty victories. A 2025 Bankrate study roars that 45% of 18-35-year-olds are ravenous to invest. Join this invincible legion. You don't need a sheepskin from Harvard or a silver spoon from a wealthy relative, just the raw courage to lead. My neighbor Lisa, 30, annihilated $3,000 in debt and erected a $2,000 savings tower. My old roommate Jenna, 28, ignited her journey with $100 and now flaunts $900 with $20 monthly ads. You've got the same 24 hours in your day, wield them to sculpt your financial empire from the ground up. The narrow opportunity window you can't afford to miss. This wealth explosion isn't going to linger like a lazy summer day, time's a ticking time bomb counting down. Back in 2023, I let a succulent 10% stock surge slip through my trembling fingers because I froze, and the regret gnawed at me for months like a persistent shadow. Don't let that haunting tale be yours. 2025 unfurls a razor-thin window of opportunity that's slamming shut. AI tools are free, intuitive, and at your fingertips right now. Markets are volatile but brimming with potential, and inflation is your urgent prod to move. A Fidelity report from 2025 unveils that 70% of new investors under 30 plunged in with less than $500 this year, seizing the day with both hands. Jenna snatched her $100 chance, and now she's harvesting the sweet fruits of her boldness. Strike before 2026, when the masses flood in and competition ignites into a frenzy. Seize this iron while it's red hot and pliable. How to jump in and ride the wave to victory, ready to hurl yourself into the fray and claim your destiny. Let's forge a battle plan that'll carry you to triumph. Start by saving $100, carve out a $20 weekly coffee or takeout habit for 5 weeks to amass your war chest, every dollar a soldier in your army. Open a Robinhood account today. It takes a mere 10 minutes with your ID and bank details, and you'll feel the electric thrill of ownership coursing through you. Deploy $50 into VTI for explosive, market-beating growth and $50 into a 4% savings account for a sturdy safety net, earning you a steady $2 yearly. Add $10 monthly, $120 yearly at 7% blossoms into $1,800 in 20 years, laying the cornerstone for your dreams. Learn with lightning speed. Watch a 5-minute video on dividends to hone your edge. Knowledge is your razor-sharp sword. My first $100 swelled by 5% in a year, a tantalizing taste of victory. Take a daring step, risk $10 on a trending stock like Tesla if you've done your homework. I pocketed $8 last month with that bold move. Consistency trumps raw genius. Do this daily, and you'll witness the magic unfold like a cinematic masterpiece before your very eyes. The Wealth Explosion Action Plan, your step-by-step conquest. Here's your detailed, battle-hardened roadmap to dominate 2025 and reign supreme in the years ahead. Day 1, save that $100 by slashing non-essential expenses. Every dollar is a brick in your fortress. Day 2, sign up for Robinhood or Webull, staking your claim in the digital frontier. Day 3, deploy $50 into VTI for growth that outpaces the market and $50 into savings for unshakable stability. Week 1, add your first $10 to ignite the momentum. Month 1, master a critical skill like budgeting. Watch a 10-minute tutorial to elevate your game. Month 6, smash through to $150 with consistent ads, a milestone to celebrate with pride. Year 1, aim for $1,200, a towering fortress of financial strength. My own plan propelled me from a desolate $0 to a triumphant $10,000 in 3 years of unrelenting effort. Carlos crushed it with $800, Sophia soared to $1,500, and you could double that with 2025's turbocharged, rocket-fueled boost. The 2025 Forbes article prophesies that 20% of young investors will witness 10x returns by 2030 if they start now. Position yourself in that elite 20%. Break it into conquerable chunks. $10 weekly adds up to $520 yearly, $50 monthly stacks $600. Pick your rhythm and charge forward like a warrior. The urgency that demands immediate, relentless action. Don't dare hit snooze on this. Time is your fiercest, most ruthless adversary. My $200 crypto loss in 2022 seared into my soul that timing is the king of all strategies. I waited too long and paid a steep price in tears. Markets don't pause for you to muster courage. Inflation at 4.2% won't grant you a reprieve. Tech trends will crest their peak soon, and a close friend missed a 20% gain in 2024 by dragging his feet in indecision. Start today. $100 invested now obliterates the value of $1,000 next year when inflation and competition surge. My first shaky step with $50 ignited an unstoppable momentum. Yours can too, with the right spark. A 2025X poll crackles with electricity, revealing that 55% of followers plan to invest this summer. Be part of that victorious, trailblazing 55% and leave the hesitant behind in the dust. Real stories to fuel your inner fire and drive. Let's plunge into a treasure trove of real, inspiring proof to stoke your ambition into a roaring blaze. My high school buddy Mark, 26, launched his crusade with $50 monthly ads and now stands tall at $400 after a year of steady, unyielding progress. My sister-in-law Rachel, 24, transmuted her $150 into a gleaming $700 with $15 weekly contributions, a shining testament to persistence against all odds. A coworker's son, just 19 and fresh out of high school, began with $100, added $5 bi-weekly with pocket money, and hit $250 in 6 months, proof that youth is no barrier, only a launchpad. My college friend Alex, 29, ignited his journey with $200, added $25 monthly from his part-time gig, and now boasts a robust $1,000. My old teammate Mike, 31, started with $300, added $30 monthly, and now revels in $1,800 after 2 years. These aren't rare superheroes plucked from comic books, they're everyday warriors, people like you, seizing 2025's golden opportunities with both hands. A 2025 Investopedia analysis declares with authority that 40% of newbies under 25 see tangible gains within a year if they start small, stay smart, and stay committed. You're the next hero, the next legend, in this unfolding saga. The 2025 trends to leverage for maximum, unstoppable impact. Let's dig deeper, shovel by shovel, into 2025's goldmine of trends you can ride to unrivaled glory. AI apps like ChatGPT Pro offer free basic access, delivering investing strategies in mere hours. Fire it up tonight and learn while you sleep. Crypto is staging a roaring comeback. Bitcoin's up an impressive 15% since January, with Ethereum gaining a solid 10%, and altcoins like Solana hinting at 20% growth. Green energy stocks like Tesla are tipped for a 25% growth spurt, driven by global demand for sustainability, while NextEra Energy promises 15% returns. A Morningstar report forecasts a 12% market upswing by Q4 2025, a tidal wave you can surf to shore. I mastered the art of stocks with free YouTube tutorials in my garage. You can become a Wall Street wizard too with the same tools. A 2025 CNBC piece uncovers that 35% of young adults are plotting side hustles, freelancing, dropshipping, tutoring, to fund their investments, a strategy you can double down on for exponential gains. Real estate crowdfunding platforms like Fundrise are throwing open doors with $100 entry points, and 2025 data projects a 10% return potential, while peer-to-peer lending on platforms like Lending Club offers 5 to 7% with minimal risk. Seize these trends, master them, and ride them before they peak and the crowd catches on. Join the movement and amplify the hype to new heights. This isn't just about stacking cold, hard cash, it's your golden, gleaming ticket to freedom, to a life crafted by your own hands. Picture this vivid scene in 2030, $10,000 glowing in your investment account, no debt chains dragging you down, vacations to exotic beaches booked, and a confident smile lighting up your face. I clawed my way from a barren $0 to a triumphant $10,000 in 3 years of sweat and strategy, and you can catapult your $100 into $10,000 or more with time, tenacity, and a touch of boldness. A 2025 X poll ignites the airwaves with 55% of followers vowing to invest this summer. Add your powerful voice to that thunderous chorus. Share your $100 plan below with pride. I'll cut $20 weekly on dining out and invest $50 in VTI. Let's hype each other up to the stratosphere. Drop your bold goals, your hard-won wins, your deepest fears in the comments. Together, we're an unstoppable, united force rising to the pinnacle of prosperity. Final push to seal the deal and claim your glorious victory. This is your absolute, no excuses last chance to act before the window of opportunity slams shut with a resounding bang. My $200 crypto misstep in 2022 seared a lesson into my bones, but my VTI victories recouped it lost tenfold and then soared beyond, a phoenix rising from ashes. A 2025 Deloitte study predicts with certainty that 50% of under 30s will be fully invested by 2026 if they start now, be in that victorious, forward-marching half. Visualize this crystal clear future. $100 planted today at 7% blossoms to $197 in 10 years, flourishes to $760 in 30 years. Add $10 monthly, and it erupts to $1,545 in 10 years, surges to $3,870 in 20 years, and explodes to $4,918 in 30 years, enough to fund your kids' college education, buy that dream home down payment, or retire in style. Don't wait until tomorrow's regrets, start tonight with that first $100, right after this video. My initial $50 grew to $75 in a year with patience. Yours can soar to $150, $500, $1,000 with the right moves. The wealth explosion is here, detonating with fury right now. Grab it with both hands, run with it, and never look back. Fist lit a blazing, unstoppable fire under you. Smash that like button with force, subscribe for more combustible fuel, and hit the bell to stay in the loop for every explosive update. Next, dive deep into 5 side hustles to boost income in the description below to supercharge your journey. Let's explode your wealth together, ascend to the summit, and reign as kings and queens of our destinies. This has to be Rich, and I'll see you at the dazzling, victorious top of your game.